Hey guys, what's up? Russ here. Today I have something to unbox for my Resident Evil collection that I am super excited to have. I did not think I would get these versions of the Resident Evil game in my collection because of the prices, but I found an eBay page called the Game Joint, and the selection of retro games over there from America and other countries is fantastic. Their prices are incredible, and the communication with the seller is great too. I highly recommend checking them out. Again, the Game Joint. I'll even link their page, their eBay page, in the description of the video. But let's get this box cut open, and I'll show you what I picked up for the collection. Really quick, shout out to the seller again. This box is extremely well packed and taken care of, because these are some jewel cases in here. And I've always been nervous to order those kind of cases off of eBay or online in general because the jewel case is kind of fragile. But this seller went above and beyond with the packaging too. Awesome. Alright, these are the 4 games I added to the Resident Evil collection. Let's get started. These are the Japanese versions of the game. First up, I have Biohazard Gun Survivor, which the American version I think is just called Resident Evil Survivor. And this is one of the very few Resident Evil games I never actually played back in the day. I never had Resident Evil Survivor. So when I saw this included in this lot, it's another reason I jumped on it. And it's so cool to me to have the actual Japanese versions of these games as well, because there's so much history with this game series. Resident Evil is like just easily my #1 favorite game series of all time. One of these days I'm going to have to do like a top 5 favorite game series on my channel here. But it's so cool, man. It's got all the little inserts, the manuals, complete in box. Oh, the little card fell out. Hold on one second. I love that it still has all the registration cards and everything with them as well. I'm getting closer and closer to completing this entire collection and being able to do like a full Resident Evil Showcase game collection. That I may be able to do it in June. We'll see what happens with a couple things that are kind of in the wind right now. But I can't tell you how much I love this, man. I've been considering getting a Japanese PlayStation 2 because they're also backwards compatible with PlayStation 1. And to be able to like actually play the Japanese versions of these games would be incredible. Let's get to the next one here. Alright, I'll start off with part 1, Biohazard Director's Cut. I love that it put a picture of the like inside of a mansion on the cover from the first game. And this is a again, all these are complete in box. Got the manual. This is the DualShock version. There's a couple other really cool inserts in here along with the registration cards. Ad for Resident Evil 2. I'm so hyped to have these in the collection. It's unreal. In disc 1 and disc 2. I'll put the manual back in. Again, cannot wait to be able to do the full Resident Evil game collection showcase once I complete this this whole series. I'm trying to get like one of every American version and one of every Japanese version. One more look at the case. Perfect condition, man. So cool. Next up, we got my favorite game in the entire series still to this day, Resident Evil 2. Biohazard 2. Leon and Claire right on the cover art. Take out the insert there. The manual. Registration cards, everything in here. Complete in box for me is the way to go when collecting these games. There's the Leon and Claire discs. I will talk about these like more in depth when I do the full showcase video and kind of give the reasons why this is my favorite game series. I've been playing it from the beginning since the first game came out on the PlayStation 1, and it made an impression on me. And finally, for today's haul, we've got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, but in Japan it was called Biohazard: The Last Escape. Nemesis, probably my second favorite game in the entire series, the original. The remake was good, but they left out so much. Like, it cannot compare to the original Resident Evil. Not even close. The remake had the ability to make decisions, have alternate endings, all kind of stuff that affected the outcome. The manual, awesome shot of Nemesis on the back. Some great inserts in here with some more Resident Evil merch and statues and figures. I would absolutely love to get some of the Resident Evil figures one day from the mid to late 90s, but man, those figures are so incredibly pricey, it's unreal. Like, man, so I'll probably never get the figures in the collection, but that's okay. I've got the games, baby. By the way, these are also like in incredible shape. The discs pretty much look brand new. Like, it's unreal, man. I'm definitely gonna have to like try to get me a Japanese PlayStation 2 so I can play these games and see how the original versions are, to see if there's like very much difference between the American versions and the Japanese versions. I can't say enough, man, how excited I am to have these games in my collection. It's unreal, dude. Alright, that is it for today's video. Again, I will have more awesome retro games to show in the future. Hopefully the very near future. I do have some more games that I'm also excited about coming from Japan. I couldn't find an American seller selling both. I found one American seller selling one, but I couldn't find both games in the series. This is a spin-off game to Resident Evil. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but the American versions are incredibly pricey, so I might not be able to get those. but the Japanese versions I got an incredible deal on, and they should be here by June 5th. So I'm super excited to share those on the channel when they arrive too. Until the next time, I'll catch you guys later. Remember to always keep it 9,000.
What did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000!